um, by the trail of naked bodies.
You're playing this shit like an RPG.
John.
I'm playing Divinity, I know.
All right. We're back. We're all good. Stream is up. You guys can
Hello.
hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
All right. Streamlabs crashed. Sorry, hang on. I keep forgetting to stay in character. The crystal ball that I streamed from had a crack in it. I had to repair it. But we're back now. So let's get back into it. That's an annoying little VOD split, but it is what it is.
What's new?
Happens from time to time. Alrighty. So, having searched through the Magister's office, you make your way back to the entrance hall, I suppose, if that's where you wanted to go.
Yep.
And Ruva, as you make your way back to the table where Llewellyn is, who's sort of still examining that tablet that you placed on the table before him, you notice that he actually looks a little different. His edges are sort of blurred and faded. He doesn't have quite as much color as he used to.
Are you okay, Llewellyn?
I'm afraid I might have some bad news for you all. You'll have to convey it to the others.
Okay. Ruva's just gonna convey what he says.
Now, when I was dying, I suppose, I remember when the blade pierced my flesh and everything went to a silent black. I was possessed by this furious curiosity. I wanted to know what secrets this monastery held, and I think this tablet might have been it. I believe you might have just completed my unfinished business. I can feel myself worn at the edges and fading.
But there's still a second half.
I know, but I don't think I'll be able to follow you that far.
What if I take the tablet away from you? Then you can't read it anymore.
I think we're far past that point, lass. If you've any questions for me, I advise you to ask them rather quick. I don't think I'll be here for much longer.
Okay. What was the arrow?
It was an arrow of anchoring. It anchors down a foe that you shoot it at as long as you hit him with it. I'll give you the actual mechanical explanation for it. He won't tell you, but saves and stuff. And this keystone, it's faint, but there's an enchantment on it. I think if you find the other half, it'll heal itself. Complete itself, I suppose.
Okay. Pavlova, did you have any questions and stuff?
Not that I can think of. Llewellyn, thanks for being my mentor. Aye, little Pavlova here. You're going to have to look after her for me, as I'm not going to be able to do so anymore. She's a bright one, so keep her close and don't let anything bad happen to her.
Okay. I kind of wish we could take you with us.
Aye, it does sound nice to wander the world as a spirit and discover its secrets, but I don't think that was meant to be. You can just sort of see at the edges small little, almost like dust particles begin to wisp off him as he sort of begins to fade and disappear.
Well, thank you for all your wisdom.
Well, it should be me who's thanking you. Might have been trapped here for quite some time, wandering around an empty entrance hall. Not for you lot. So, thank you.
But I guess I'll never understand why I can see you. Wait, am I dead?
Well,
Have I asked that before?
you felt cold when I passed my hand through you, right?
Yeah,
No, you're not dead yet.
okay.
As for why you can see me,
Relieved.
it's not a mystery for me to learn, I'm afraid. But I do hope you solve it at some point. Thank you all.
Goodbye.
And
No, don't say goodbye. I have another question.
Okay.
Get it before he goes away.
say it quick.
All right, do we know where west to go? Is there a good spot?
Well, west of here. As for where, nothing more specific. I'm afraid I can't help you there.
Were there no more? Oh, well, I don't know that yet. Unless she says it right away.
No. I'm relaying everything.
Are there not any other monasteries?
Not that I know of.
Shit. All right, that's my question.
He's fading now. He's just a slight after image.
Thank you, Llewellyn.
Thank you all, and this is goodbye. And with that, he just sort of drifts away on the wind.
He's gone now.
I'm gonna go put his candles out from right to left.
All right. Pavlova looks pretty sad, but appreciative of that little gesture you made, Kaj. I suppose he was already dead, but it feels like he died all over again.
Who knows? Maybe he'll come back sometime.
Maybe. I'd certainly like to talk with him again.
Should we bury these bodies?
Yes, I suppose we could bury them in the courtyard of the forest.
Yeah, let's do that.
We got some time. We can make a little spot for them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spend part of the day doing that, since you do have a few more days before your scheduled rendezvous with the fishermen is. We don't have to roleplay 3 days of waiting. You can just sort of specify what you want to
Aw.
Is there anything else
I'm
on the
gonna pick
island?
a fuck ton of lavender.
Yeah, I want to pick a little lavender too.
I'm gonna fill my backpack with that shit.
do. Okay, yeah, that's certainly something you can do.
Nice.
We're just probably just gonna check around the island to see if there's anything else. 'Cause this is the middle, so who knows what else is on the island. And then probably fish, because they need food.
I'll probably escort Pavlova around if she wants to go look at anything specific.
All right. Her priority right now, she wants to bury the corpses, so she would do that first.
Okay.
So anyone who wants to help her can help her do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Then we'll say that you spend some time this day helping Pavlova dig some graves and bury the corpses out in the grass. And afterwards, you can say you use the rest of the day doing that, and then we'll go to the next day. And you can spend that time fishing, poking around the island a bit. The island itself is mostly just forested with lavender growing across it. You come across a couple smaller ruins as you travel your way across the island, but much like the first ones, they're mostly empty, and you don't see any footprints around them like the other ones. Appears the researchers hadn't reached that side of the island. But you can do a little fishing if you want. I have this map, so I'm going to take you there. Because it exists. The far side. You can fish on the far end.
I do have
Cool.
questions for Pavlova, though.
Alright, then you can be here too. Gale materializes. It's always funny when you guys drag your portraits on.
I
So-
don't do
I'm
that.
I'm my own individual.
Forgot I could do that.
I don't remember how.
It's in your little journal, and there's your character there. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
just drag it onto the screen and it puts your token there. I'm used to doing it all myself for every campaign, so it's always funny when somebody just appears. Who's not here? Kosh? Alright. Alrighty, let's turn off this dungeon atmosphere and get something better. Alright, so the next day, after you spend some time putting the graves to rest, you spend a bit of time poking around the island and picking some lavender as you go, and then reaching the far end of the island, you arrive at another shore where you can do a bit of fishing. Pavlova doesn't have a fishing rod herself, but she sits with you. If you want to ask her any questions, you can do so.
I'll give her mine. But I do have a question. Pavlova,
Yes, was there something you wanted?
do you by chance know how to make soap or oil?
Not quite. There might be
you know-
someone more familiar we could ask.
Do you know how to find out how to make it?
Well, I would always start at a library, but we're not exactly near one of those. You could ask around some of the village people in Silkenshore and see if they have any experience.
I will do that then. If we make it out alive, he
That's-
says ominously and looking
Yeah, I was
into
gonna
the
s-
sea.
I was literally gonna say.
What?
I was gonna say Pavlova says that's ominous.
Oh, I call him Mr. Omnis, actually. So that's fitting.
There was actually something I was gonna suggest. I've been thinking for the past day or so. I suppose we're headed west next, right? Once we get back to Silkenshore.
Hmm.
You all would let me come with you, right?
No, we're gonna leave you here.
Just turns
It's the
pale.
safest place.
It's fucked up.
No, of course you're coming. Lindworm, he said we're gonna have to look after you, and I mean, who better to hang out with than other people your age.
All right. Well, I would like to come with you. I thought since we're heading west anyway, could we go to Glory Bell?
They like freezes.
So does Ruva.
I know an old archaeomancer, an expert on relics and magical items. I used to apprentice under him before I started traveling with these researchers in Llewellyn. I thought we might show him the keystone we found.
Mm. Can he be trusted?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, he was a good friend to me. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to trust him. I just figured he sees likely a lot of artifacts, old things, relics. He might have seen something similar.
Wasn't planning on going back so soon, but
I just thought since we're headed in that direction anyway.
yeah, might as well. I mean, gotta confront it eventually.
Again, with the Mr. Ominous.
It's not really ominous. I mean, it's just
Is there
Well,
dangers there? We're confronting something.
nah. Just
Alright. Your business is your business. I won't pry.
just remember, Tibbs, when you say things like that and look out dramatically into the sea, it makes it seem scary.
Really cool.
Yeah, you're
yeah, that's a
scaring.
bit of flair to life.
You're scaring
As
the
if I
cat.
let Tibbs die.
You're scaring the cat.
If there's never any danger, then when we win, it doesn't look as cool.
You want me to put you in danger, Tibbs? I could probably arrange that.
You want to try?
Oh, Ruva just smiles.
Don't I cause enough danger?
Gale does cause enough danger.
Yeah, you're the reason we're
That's
here.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm not healing you guys if you hurt each other.
All right then. I suppose that's settled. After we get back to Silkenshore, we can travel through Sunnyside and get to Glory Bell.
Sounds nice.
Sure.
As long as we don't have to eat eggs.
I'm gonna prep a fire to cook whatever fish we get.
What does eggs have to do with anything?
On sunny side, never mind.
Do you even like eggs?
Of course. Who doesn't like eggs?
I don't know. I know this one girl. She's kind of lame, though. Just kind of told me she doesn't like eggs. Thought it was really weird. Like, how do you not like eggs?
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I like talked to her for like 2 minutes. I don't even know why the conversation was like on eggs, but I think I was like buying some or something.
Ah.
I don't know. Eggs are pretty good though.
Well, you spend the rest of this day kind of poking about the island, collecting as much lavender as will fit in your bag.
Like copious amounts of lavender.
Just
Like
sticking out through all the little.
yeah, like I'm about to make a fuckload of scented shit.
All right. As well as catching a few fish, which, with the aid of Kaj's fire, you cook up and eat. So just everybody make sure that you're doing long rests, but because
Oh,
Yeah.
days are passing by, so just make sure that you remember to do it.
Done. Dun 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 dun.
But another day passes by. You can spend the
We
last
have-
few how you wish. But
we
go ahead.
have one more day, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go kill Gerard?
Huh?
Do you guys want to go kill Gerard,
The cube.
the jelly boy?
I'm
No,
I'm
not really.
I'm not gonna
He's
do
not hurting
that. No.
anybody. He's like, we can leave him alone.
Why the fuck would we do
We don't
that?
have to kill
'Cause
him.
Why can't we just leave him be?
He
Yeah,
was killing our rat friends.
You're the one
Is
that
it
was
your
poking
rat
around
friend?
his shit.
Who really likes rats?
You disturbed his
Well, what if
box.
there's something in there? You guys
There
like
was a
loot,
slime.
And
That's his
rats.
house.
You could see through him. I mean,
No, like the boxes. We kind of left before we checked out the
there's probably like
kitchen.
a spider. Have fun.
Don't. We're not giving you another
I
spider.
ain't going back there.
I'm not going either.
Fine. I just think it might be fun. Plus, you know, I don't know. I kind of feel a little rusty and maybe
Been a day.
a little more.
It's been 30 days, that's it?
Yeah, well, I'm not good at fighting right now, and I just would like to get better.
Why don't you guys just spar or something?
I already said we could, and
Hey, Pavlova,
Yes.
I was wondering if I gave you a dagger and tried to train you a little bit, do you think you'd be able to use it to protect yourself?
I suppose just sticking with the pointy end, right?
Yeah.
All right. I guess we have another day. You could show me a thing or two.
Perfect. That is what Ruva will do.
All right. Is there anything else in particular that anybody wants to do, or just pass the day by collecting more lavender?
you got it.
I'm gonna just meditate, I guess.
Very well. Anything you want to
Make
do, Gil?
everything into lavender.
Yeah, I want to take naps and then go fish. Specifically, nap by the lavender that's not taken.
There is none.
There is a lot of lavender on this island, so you wouldn't be able to get all of it.
Something a quitter would say.
It's just up all night.
It's just stuffed in his armor. All right. Then your last day passes in that fashion, with Ruva doing some training with Pavlova, and the others spending it in a little bit more leisure than your other days that you've been spending. And before too long, you are on the final day, the day where you were supposed to rendezvous with the fisherman.
He better come.
Now, I believe you said the same side of the island. I
Yeah,
don't think
probably.
they wouldn't circle
Yeah.
around for no reason. And I don't remember if you said morning or when during the day you said.
I don't think we were that specific.
No,
Then-
we
then-
weren't. So
then
we would
you-
have to be
you have-
there at
you-
dawn.
Yeah, you can just go there at dawn, or if you really want, you can just make it up and pretend that you said something. Because I
I'm
don't
just
remember.
gonna sit there, probably on the beach.
Yeah.
The
I'll
morning.
check you.
Please, for the love of God, the morning.
Very well. You guys wake up early on your final day on Lavender Isle and quickly make your way down to the shore where you first swam in.
Hey, Tibbs, if you use this shawl as a blanket, you could probably get more lavender and put it in.
I mean, realistically, I think I have enough.
I'm just giving you options.
I know. I think I'm making it for like what 10 people, so I
Oh.
hope this is enough.
Whoa, Galen. You were just big for a second.
Hmm? It's because I held my breath.
That happens too?
Yeah, I'm looking at pufferfish.
That's a nice show.
Get it?
Yoink.
Oh, it's gone.
Fuck.
All right.
You knew this was gonna happen.
Grab the little shell if you want.
Verve is just gonna start fishing again.
So you wait for a little while, but rather early in the morning, you see on the horizon a boat heading its way towards you, making its way down the coastline towards the isle. And after about an hour or so of waiting, the boat approaches and gets much closer, and then you can see from a ways out as they throw the anchor down, you can see on the deck of the ship a small little halfling just kind of waving at you all on the shore, and just a rather faint yell. You're going to have to swim again. We don't have any lifeboats, remember?
Kind of fisherman doesn't have a lifeboat.
Yeah. Fair enough. This guy again. Rufa takes off most of her clothing to keep them dry, and then just starts.
Oh my fucking
Maybe
lavender is gonna get ruined.
Hold it above your
Oh.
head.
I'm holding
Wait.
the backpack above my head.
Wait, I have a plan. Hold this end of the rope. Tipper.
Oh, he's gonna levitate over.
Stop ruining my plans. Now I don't want to do it.
Are you gonna get like a running start?
No, I was gonna have you drag me while I
Ah.
levitate. I'll be like your
Yeah.
height.
Can you
He'll
hold it
be
that
all
long?
floaty.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I really don't. I feel like I
Well-
could just hold it up and
If he was gonna be a clam diver, then of course he can hold it for that long, right?
what?
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
I'm gonna just go
All right.
Remember? What?
No, I don't.
holding the
Sister
backpack above
Auntie?
that.
Okay.
All right. So you wade your way into the water, which eventually gets a little deep for Ruva, you, and Pavlova.
Oh yeah, we should probably.
I'm helping Pavlova.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Ruva.
grabs onto your shoulder again and kind of uses it to keep her head above the water. Doesn't appear as though she particularly enjoys swimming. And as you wade your way out and get into the deeper water, you can hear another call from the deck. We'll toss down a line when you get close. Just grab on.
How about you do it now, Bruno? Thanks. Gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I like the idea of them just leaving the bodies up there.
After 30.
Clean up.
Just fishman jerky.
And so a little hobbit tosses down a line and little rope ladder for you to climb up as you draw close to the ship. One by one, pull yourselves up over the side. Kind of helps yank you up once you get to the top. Well, you lot look like you've been through a lot. You find
of
what
an
you were looking for on that
understatement.
island.
Maybe.
All right,
I'm
well,
holding fire and dried myself up.
Okay, Pavlova wants that too.
Okay.
Ruva's gonna go down under below deck and change into something more dry.
All right.
Pavlova, I have dry clothes if you want.
Yes, actually, that would be great. So they pull up the anchor and set sail once more. Eventually, turning the ship all the way around and heading their way back up the coastline. And this journey is a little more peaceful than the others. You don't have any Sagin raiders that attack you. And a few hours pass by as you spend some time getting dry. Gail, you can climb your way up to the top of the mast again if you want to.
Yes, please. I'm gonna take a nap.
After I'm dry, I'm gonna sit down and write a letter.
All right.
Ruva's gonna sulk below deck, muttering about Burno.
All right. Well, your journey passes by rather smoothly, and before too long, along the side of the coast, you can see the huts and shore that makes up small little fishing town of Silken Shore. And after another short while, the boat pulls right in, back up to the docks, and the crew busies themselves tying the ship down. And once they're sort of finished with the ship, they throw down the gangplank for you guys to head on to the docks. And Burno calls out, "Well, this is where we part ways. I hope you found what you're looking for."
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad to be back.
Ruva's gonna wait till Pavlova leaves, and then walk up to Burno and just be like, "They all died. They were all dead." And then walk off.
He looks sad as you depart, but it doesn't look like he was particularly surprised. That's sort of what he expected.
Is there some sort of sentiment I'm missing here?
What's up?
Let's just say, let's not tell Burnout where we're going. He might tell somebody else where we went.
I mean, yeah, I figured that. Where are we going?
I'll tell
I'm
you once
gonna
we're out of
go-
your shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Rola.
Where's Gail Tibbs?
He's still
I
on the
don't
ship.
know.
He's still on the ship. I think he's king of the world.
Hmm?
I'm keen on checking that weapon shop out again.
All right. The five of you make your way through town. Back past the old abandoned house where Pavlova was in hiding. And can head wherever you wish in town. It's sort of just before midday. 11-ish in the morning.
Who do you think used to live in that house?
You think someone else moved in?
Hmm?
Do you think someone else moved in, maybe?
No, who do you think lived in the house before?
Oh, before.
Became abandoned.
Nobody important enough for it to be filled after a month. Probably some old people.
I was, I was just thinking about Mr. Elliot
Oh no.
in the forest.
That old man.
Yeah.
I remember the shepherd for a second. I shudder. Mm.
You can head where you wish in town. You're heading back to the blacksmith tavern
Yes.
and
I love the part.
going to the tavern / crab shack. Pavlova will go with you too. Gil, where are you headed?
Gale's dead. He died on the island.
Why am I dead? I got
him
distracted by
go.
this crazy woman yelling at a cat.
Alright, Streamlabs, don't crash this time. I'm just changing the scene. That's all. You don't need to crash. You know what the other scene looks like. You don't need to panic. Okay, good. We're back. Alright, Gil, you go with the others to the crab shack, no?
Yes, I do.
Very well. Let's just head to the smithy for a sec. Get rid of the others. So Tibber, you make your way back into the blacksmith shop where he is tinkering away at the anvil. But he hears the door open, stops for a moment, laying his hammer down to turn towards you. Ah, I remember you. Can I help you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm alright.
Do you by chance have like a halberd?
On me. At the moment, no, I could build one for you, though it would take a few days. Now, we don't often get mounted knights or anything like that in here, so we don't have halberds just on hand, I'm afraid.
Fair enough.
Though, I did tell you about my brother at the other smithy in Glory Bell.
Yeah.
A big city like that, a lot more knights. He'd likely have one. If you don't want to wait for me to build one for you.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure how long we're gonna be here.
Well, that's fair. Business for my brother is not an insult to me, so I'd happily recommend you his shop.
Yeah, I'll probably check his out then. Think we're headed that way anyway.
Sounds good. Apologies that I can't fulfill your order, but you won't find a finer blacksmith than my brother.
No worries. Thank you anyway. Damn.
Alright. Tips will show up a little later. There we go. The others, you make your way into the crab shack, where there's folk bustling about, and the barmaid seems quite busy. Pavlova heads with you.
Oh no. He's gone.
There we go. It's better. Was this where the Dragonborn was?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's not here now.
I guess he's not in the tavern floor. You could ask the barkeep. Gail, you make your way up to Etoile, who's sitting at the bar, just kind of quietly, and she turns towards you and says, "Ah, I remember you."
I remember you. Hey, Where'd the dragon go?
Dragon? You mean the Dragonborn fella?
Hi.
I'm not sure. He was staying out here at one point, but I haven't seen him in a few days.
Wait, did he leave like 4 days ago?
Not really sure the time frame. You could ask Cooper.
Hey, Cooper.
Aye. Something you
When
need?
did the white dragon leave?
The white, the Dragonborn fellow. What is his name? Rolla. A couple days ago. Checked out.
Like 4?
3 maybe.
Did this bastard leave when we left? That's kind of suspicious. Did he say where he's going?
Well, I did ask him where he was headed. He said he was heading to Glorybell.
This son of a bitch. I no longer like him. I look back at the group.
Because he's not here.
No, I don't. Well, I mean, yes, because he's not here. But now I don't trust him.
Yeah, let's leave this conversation for a place less public.
Hey, excuse me, Cooper.
Yes. Something you need?
Any-
Food, drink?
Anywhere in town I could send a letter.
Well, there is occasionally a delivery man comes around. You can leave the letter with me.
How much?
Just a couple of copper. I don't mind doing
Okay.
business.
All right, I'll hand it over. The letter.
All right.
Thank you.
He comes
So
by
to Stony Brook.
up to Stony Brook. All right. When the messenger comes by, I'll make sure that he gets it.
Thank you.
He just sort of
Uh,
tucks it away under the counter.
Ruva's gonna go over and introduce herself to these fine gentlemen.
They appear to be just sort of eating lunch as you approach, and the two here kind of turn towards you as you walk up, and then that sort of brings the attention of the kind of older man here who turns towards you and says, "Ha! Yes, lass, something I can help you with."
Oh, hi. My name's Ruva. I was just wondering if you you guys have been here for a while, yes?
Hey, been here a few days. Going to be setting out soon, no?
Setting out. Are you guys sailors?
Of the sort. These two here with me are more of the sailor type. I am a merchant, if you will.
Ah, that's cool. Well, wait, what's your name?
Double checks notes. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I am the Commodore. I'm Commodore Cunningham.
Oh, well, it's very nice to meet you, Commodore
Indeed.
Cunningham.
And you are?
Oh, Ruva. River.
Nice to meet you.
I was wondering if you guys had made the acquaintance of the Dragonborn, who was also here.
I recall. We spoke to him once. Offered to have lunch with him.
But do you know anything about him, like where he was going? I was actually looking for him.
Well, I haven't seen him in a few days, so I think he might have travelled off. But he was a bit of a secretive type. We asked him some questions, but he didn't seem too keen on answering them. So, politeness for politeness' sake, drop the questions.
I see. Do you have a ship, chance?
Of course.
Oh wow, because I may know someone who might be interested in having a bit of shipping experience.
I see. Well, I suppose we do have a few open spots for crew. Who exactly were you thinking of?
Oh, my friend as well. She was talking about being interested in a sailing life.
I see. Well, we've seen her brawl in the tavern here, and she does seem to have a sailor's spirit.
Okay, well, I mean, uh, I will relay that to her.
Indeed. Tell her to come over and have a little chat with us, and we'll see if we can arrange something.
All right. Thank you so much.
Very well. It was a pleasure talking to you, lass.
Yes, and you too, Mr. Cunningham. And then Rosa
Commodore,
will.
of course.
Oh, Commodore. Yeah, I
Thank you.
apologize. She curtsies and then kind of scampers off. It's well.
Yeah.
So there's a Commodore over here, and they have a
As
ship.
you're talking, she just kind of leans her head to the side to look past you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they have a ship, and they said that potentially you could join their crew.
Really? They said
Yeah.
they would take me on.
Yes. They're not quite pirates, but uh, if given the shipping life, I'm sure you will gain a lot of experience and maybe even bump into pirates. And then, and if not, after a while, once you're even more experienced, you could leave and join up with pirates.
Yeah. I need a bit of sailing experience. They'd really take me on. I'd love to.
Yeah, go talk to them.
Uh,
They said go on over.
all right.
The man in the middle right there, his name is Commodore Cunningham.
All right. Wow, Commodore. I suppose I'll head over then. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
She hops
Good
off
luck.
her stool and just kind of quickly rushes over to the other side of the room.
Yeah, Pavlova, if you want anything to eat, I can get it for you.
I'm all right. That's kind of you to offer there.
Are we waiting for Tibbs here?
Yeah, speaking of, I was just trying to. Wouldn't be that long, so. Speak of the devil. The door opens and Tibber wanders his way into the crab shack.
And they don't have
Yeah.
anything here.
Yeah, well, it is a small little fishing town. I suppose supplies are limited.
Where are we heading again?
Seems Rolla is on his way to Gloryville.
I think that we got to be too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that's perfect. We were planning on heading there as well.
I mean,
Guess we were.
I don't think there's anything else keeping us.
Did you guys want to head out today? It's not exactly late. Or we could wait till tomorrow.
Completely okay with that.
Completely okay with which one?
With leaving today.
Oh yes, okay. I was gonna say I kind of would like to get a move on.
I'm a little restless from doing nothing for like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm ready to go when you guys are. Just let me know.
Okay. Um. Yeah. Rula starts going towards the door.
Cooper just kind of calls it after you. Safe travels, friends.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper.
Thank you, Cooper.
And make your way out of the tavern.
Who all knows how to get the glory bell?
This was.
I do. It's west.
Okay.
Hmm.
What if any of you lead the way then?
Okay.
Ruva tries to take a brisk pace, but what with the short little legs?
All right. Then you make your ways to the western side of town. I don't remember who's.
Bobble.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bobbles.
During the 3 days, she would have given you Bobble back to you.
Okay, cool.
Tibbs, you've been to Glorbo, right?
Where I'm from.
How do you like it?
Well, it's the only city I know. I mean, it's home. So, as much as home can mean.
It's nice. You still got friends there?
That's my family.
As you sort of make your way to the western side of town, you see Ruccio, the potion merchant, just sort of packing up his things.
Oh, you're leaving?
Indeed, I was planning on heading out soon.
Oh, where are you off to?
Well, I was planning on heading north for a while. Though I will take the long way around.
The long way. I was gonna say you
Not,
might want to take the long way.
no, I'm not going through the deep green domain. I will take the long way around
Well,
through Avonlea.
safe travels. The lady be with you.
And you as well.
Rue's just gonna wave and keep going.
Gonna be honest, not quite sure how my family is gonna react.
Hmm. I was gonna ask why you were over at River Run if you still had family back there.
Can't give away too much, but
You have family,
mm-hmm.
and you are in an orphanage?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's sad. And my parents are dead.
I mean, it's not really sad. I kind of deserve it. It was I don't know how you say punishment.
Your family put you in an orphanage as punishment?
More like a start, you know. Make something of myself, prove myself again.
How old were you
When what?
when you went to the orphanage? You were already there when I got there.
Let me see. That would have been wow, a long time. I think I was like 11.
Wait, your family put an 11-year-old child into an orphanage to prove themselves again.
Sounds a lot worse if you take it at face value, but
I'm just saying, that's sad, and my parents are dead. So,
yeah, I kind of hurt somebody, so I didn't. I don't know. It might be a bit extreme, but you know, they're rich folk, so kind of what they do.
is it?
It's what they did.
Okay. Well, it's probably fine. We'll probably not see people like that.
So you begin to kind of make your way out through the western side of town. And off in the distance, you just kind of see these rolling grasslands that make up Sunnyside. And walking along the path, you pass by mostly farmland and open fields. And eventually, you pass by a farm. Not too far out of Silken Shore. You can see some buildings kind of huddled up in the grasslands, as well as a long kind of fence that circles off a large area of pasture. And as you approach along the path, you can see sheep out grazing in the meadow, as well as a large, very hairy dog that just runs right up to you all as you approach.
Hello. Rube's gonna try and pet him.
He just runs up to you and just kind of jumps up on you.
Whoa. Hello. What's
Very
your
good dog.
name? Aw. Ask him what his name is. You're good with animals, Gosh.
Mm. All right, I'm gonna use speak with animals really quick.
Okay.
So unnecessary. Oh, twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Advantage.
Excuse me, little guy. What's your name?
The dog turns towards you and kind of cocks its head slightly, sort of unused to this new ability to understand you, and just sort of in a rather deep barking voice just says, "Rocco."
His name is Rocco, Riva.
Oh, nice to meet you, Rocco.
Nice to meet you, Rocco.
Sorry about my dog there. An elven man kind of runs up to you. With an apologetic look on his face. He's got dark brown hair and pointed ears, and you can actually notice rather large scars across his face as well. And says, "Wait, how did you know his name is Rocco?"
Oh, I spoke with him a little bit.
You spoke with him, and he told you his name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gosh is good with animals.
I'm gonna kneel down to the dog and be like, Rocco, what's your master's name
Master, you mean friend.
or friend?
Rocco just repeats, "Friend."
Friend. What's your friend's name?
"Friend."
Oh,
What's your name?
I'm Fallen.
Fallen. Ruva is speaking Elvish. Well, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Ruva,
I'll switch over to
Yes.
Elvish as well.
and this is Kosh.
Well, it's nice to meet you all. It's a beautiful day for traveling, that's for sure. So, suppose it often is in Sunnyside.
Oh, this is Sunnyside?
Aye, the grasslands that stretch all the way off before you reach Melisandre. Folk around here call this area Sunnyside. Well, on account of the sun hitting the hills just right.
It's beautiful.
Indeed, it's a pleasant place to live.
Is this your farm?
That it is.
Wow. It's cool. We're traveling to Glorybell. And we were wondering if our friend came through here a few days ago. He's a dragonborn?
Dragonborn fella. Yeah, a couple of days ago. Saw him wandering through.
Oh, perfect. Then we're on the right track.
I suppose you are.
Ruva's just gonna keep petting Rocco.
Rocco accepts.
Yay!
Hey Rocco, just do me a favor and be nice to our cat friend, please.
You just see his head swivel. Cut!
No, please. Cat is friend. Okay.
Friend.
And then I'm gonna point at Tibbs and I'm gonna say, food. He always has food.
He just runs off
Where
in a
you
direction.
going?
And Pavlova just jumps. Spins around.
What do you want?
The dog just
They'll be
kind
nice
of
to you,
runs
Pavlova,
up
don't
to you and it's just kind of sniffing at your pack.
That's my lavender.
He's very friendly.
It's mine.
Hey, that he is. It's a good sheepdog.
Oh. That makes sense. Wait, are you here all alone?
Suppose you could say that. I got Rocco with me though.
Oh, that's true.
The sheep are good company as well.
I suppose that's some nice freedom. I've been traveling with my companions for a bit, and I know I would like a few moments of peace sometimes.
I understand you there. People are nice, but solitude is nice as well.
Yeah,
I'm asking the sheep their names
you might as well.
since I know Ruba's gonna ask for them anyways.
The sheep just kind of cock their head to the side. They don't really understand what you're saying.
Ah,
Why is this dog on me? I was just looking at the sheep.
that's Rocco. He's a good guy.
I don't like it.
Give him some food.
Just give him some food.
I would have to rifle through all of my lavender.
Why do you put it at the bottom?
I just stacked it on top.
Well, that's
Can you give him some food,
Yeah.
please?
I'll
There
give
you
him
go.
some food.
Big dog.
Oh,
Cute dog.
you can't even see his eyes. So floofy.
I'm gonna slowly back away.
I'm gonna give him a little piece of fish I saved from earlier.
He scarfs it down happily.
Wait, Gail's our farmer. Where's Gail?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, okay, there's Gail.
What?
I was just wondering how you felt about this farm. You want one day? I know you like gardening.
Where are the herbs? Alright, I'll go find it myself.
Oh, sorry. I was over on the other side of the map. I didn't see you walk up to him.
Do you have herbs?
The herb garden. Yeah, just around back. I've planted a few.
Wait, go look at it.
I suppose so. All right.
This way?
Yeah, just around back.
Back where? Back
just kinda
there?
Points
Back
around.
there?
He'll lead you in here. He's got sort of small little planters.
Oh,
It was nice meeting you, Rocco. Can I be your friend too?
Just kind of pants and licks your hand and says, "Friend,
I'll pet him and then walk off.
I just have some chives here and a little bit of basil. Take an interest in herbs and the like."
I used to. I was our gardener back home.
I see. Well, gardening can be peaceful.
It's where I went whenever I was wanting to be alone.
Indeed. Find myself with that urge as well, so can be nice to have a little garden to tend to.
Are you out here to get away from something?
Uh, suppose you could describe it like that, but I've been out here for a while, so not really running away anymore. Just living in peace.
See,
I have a question for you.
Alright,
Do
I
you,
suppose.
by any chance, know an elderly man named Elliot?
Uh, Elliot doesn't particularly sound familiar. Why?
Well, he was talking about a shepherd, and I mean, so far you're the only shepherd I've ever really met, so I
Well,
figured I would ask. Yeah.
I suppose I am a shepherd. What was he saying?
Um, Something about the shepherd tends his flock, or
I mean,
something like
suppose I do that as well.
that.
I don't know why some old man would be talking about me. Not the most interesting fellow.
I don't know. I mean, Rocco seems pretty cool, and I'm fairly certain that he has good taste.
Well, he's a good dog. Though I'm afraid your friend Elliot might have been talking about a different shepherd.
Okay. Well, thank you, anyways,
I'd
and
be happy to help.
thank you for your patience with us as we
Of course.
traipse around.
Anyone who Rocco likes is a friend of mine.
Goodbye, Rocco.
Rocco runs up and just kind of gives you a last few licks on the hand before
It,
bounding back to Folan.
it was nice meeting you, Fallen.
You as well. Safe travels. Hope you
Thank
find your
you.
friend.
We made a friend, guys. Hey, gosh,
Hmm.
what were the sheep's names?
I don't think they know.
Oh, that's sad.
All right. You depart Folan's little sheep pasture here and make your way further off into the hills. Getting a little bit further from civilization, now just sort of surrounded by these rolling hills with trees kind of clumped up along them and the sun shining. It's sort of past noon now as you make your way through Sunnyside. And you walk for a bit in peace, just along this old dirt path. You can see wheel marks made from carts in the dirt that stretch along it. And the traveling is relatively peaceful. There's not exactly any monsters along this path. But before too long, as you're walking, you see the path sort of split off slightly into two separate paths, and standing at that split in the path, you see a figure just casually standing there. Just give me one sec.
Get a load of this guy.
The figure is wearing sort of a long overcoat and a rather ornate looking tall hat. And you can see horns stretching out from under that hat that he wears sort of low on his head. And he's standing at this sort of small little crossroads, and he's just with a small little knife in his hand. He's just cutting pieces off of an apple.
Yo,
Hello there.
what you doing?
Standing at a crossroads. What exactly are you doing?
Traveling the crossroads.
Fair enough. Now, can I offer any of you an apple?
Is it free?
Of course, friend.
Why'd I match his accent?
I'm immediately alarmed. I'm like, what happened?
What happened?
Oh shit! Sorry.
He infects your brain. You now permanently have his accent.
It's a lot easier to do.
Of course, the apples are free, friend. Would you like one?
What's the catch?
Oh, I'll take one.
Catch. There's no catch, friend. Just offering a fellow traveler an apple. Found him on
Can
the
I
road
insight check
down
this
some
guy?
ways. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to. Can I do that too, or just give him advantage or something?
Yeah, just give him an advantage.
Oof.
Oh, thank God. Oh no! Oh no! This
Um,
guy's trustworthy as fuck.
An
He
apple
wears,
sounds really good right now.
he wears a smile on his face and holds out an apple to you.
Well, Ruma takes an apple. Thanks.
Of course. Always like to help out.
Do you need help?
No, I'm just traveling along.
Offering
Any
people
particular
apples.
reason?
Well, I decided to leave the big city.
Yeah. But why here?
There's a bigger
Not
Well,
dressed like a, country folk.
that's because he's from the big city.
Well,
Isn't it?
I am a man of commerce, you might say. And round these parts, this little rock, business is bad. And
Yeah.
Tell
Tell
you
you
the-
shit.
tell you the truth, between friends, it's only gonna get worse.
Oh,
So I decided I'd go for a little walk, and I'd keep walking till I found myself in a place where business is better.
You might want to turn around.
Oh, really? Why is that?
well,
They don't got
what-
shit.
yeah. What kind of commerce do you do? Because depending on the type, Silken Shore might not be for you.
Well, I sell all sorts. But actually, I think Silken Shore might be perfect for me. They have boats there, don't they?
Oh, they do, yes.
They have one.
But it's a fishing boat. It doesn't travel places.
Hmm. Well, I was thinking I might head overseas. So, boats are the direction I was intending.
I mean, you
Hmm.
could go there, but
I
we
might
had
do
enough
just
trouble
that.
getting him to go to an island.
Oh, I can be very persuasive, don't you worry.
So can I. Still, I think maybe you should try Stony Brook.
Where's your cart?
My cart.
Yeah.
Why would I
Said
have a
you-
cart?
What else are you selling?
Well, I left all that behind me when I left Glory Bell.
What did you sell?
I already told you. All sorts of things.
Give me a little taste.
Well, I sell apples.
But
And
what
does
did
the
you
apple
sell
market lucrative?
before apples?
Of course. I didn't hear what you asked, Riva.
What did you sell before apples? You just told us you found these on the road.
Before apples, weapons. Before weapons, potions. Before potions, food. Before food, alcohol. I told you. I sell
Wow.
everything.
You
Everything has a price. All things have a price.
So why are you standing out here then?
Well, I was just taking a little break. on my travels.
Fair enough. I mean,
Do you walk places?
Of course.
Okay. Because we met a guy who could just be in one place and then be in another place far away. So I was wondering
Really?
if you were one of those.
You met a fellow like that?
Mhm.
What was his name?
Oh, I can't remember, but he seemed nice.
What a shame.
if you're such a lucrative businessman, sell me an apple.
I already offered you an apple. You didn't want one, friend.
Sell one to me.
I'm afraid we're a little past that point. I'm all out of
Are we?
apples.
Oh, I have one. Ruva hasn't eaten the apple, so
Give
do
me
you
a
wanna
pitch.
do you wanna buy it from me and then you can sell it to him?
I have no need of your apple. That's yours now.
Okay.
Besides, I really best be going.
What's your name?
My name? My name is Etrius. Etrius Vermeer the Third.
You seem to be a very good person to know, Mr. Etrius.
Oh,
So
really?
it's very nice to meet you.
Well, I'm flattered. You folks seem interested in yourselves.
Just a bunch of humans on our way, on our travels, you know.
You a tiefling?
Do I look like a tiefling?
Don't know. Haven't seen one.
Whoa, then why'd you ask?
Heard of
Well,
one.
friend you have now.
Hmm.
I am a tiefling. Now,
Never pictured them with fair skin.
as I
Ah,
said,
okay.
I really ought to be going.
Not gonna stop you.
Well, it was very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well.
Good luck on your journey.
Of course. And good luck on your journey as well.
Thank you.
And with that, he just sort of strolls his way off towards Silkenshore. Just quietly whistling a little song as he walks away from you down the path.
What a charming fellow. Oh, voice crack. Yikes.
I wonder if Silk and Shore will be there next time we go there.
Yeah. I mean, he said he just wanted to go through. He's gonna have
Mhm.
a hard time convincing Burno to take him that far.
I don't know. Berna's kind of a coward. And I'm sure there's some sort of deal he would make with someone. I don't know.
Yeah.
If River just annoyed, like, rolls her eyes. Fair enough.
All right. Continuing your way along the path, head a little further along Sunnyside. But actually, I think that's where we'll end the session for today, because that's kind of perfect timing before we move on to something else.
We met the devil, guys. We met the devil.
No, he's nice.
He seems nice, actually. Did you hear that nice drawl in his voice? That's someone you can trust.
Of course. Alrighty. Let's go to Theater of the Mind screen. Now, first things first, what we always do at the end of a session. Anything that interferes with next week?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Alrighty then. We will pick up again next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, the next actual stream will maybe be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's the usual time for Whispers, but there's just something with one of the players. It's not quite sure if something will come up yet. And if it does, then we'll have to maybe cancel that.
Ooh. Hmm.
Silversong steady catching up, baby.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Tell you
Um,
what.
and in that case, Whispers would just pick up again the week after. But hopefully everything is all right and we're able to continue. But if not, that's all right. We'll just pick up the week after. It's not the end of the world. They are making their way through the Whisper Weald, a fey forest with lots of little tricksters in it. Last time, the fey played some tricks on them and switched all their health pools for the day, so that was pretty
Oh,
entertaining. They had a wizard with the health pool of a barbarian, and all sorts of fun things. So yeah, their barbarian got to learn what it was like to be fragile. She didn't like it much. And yeah, they're going to be continuing through that forest. So there'll be lots of strange occurrences there. So tune in and watch more Whispers if that session occurs. If not, then not the end of the world. We'll just pick up again the week after. The other campaign that runs on this channel is Seas of Sound. It used to be Fridays, but Fridays seem to be pretty hard for them. So we're experimenting with moving it to Sunday. Though Sunday does kind of crunch my schedule a little bit just because it's right up against Silversong. It hasn't interfered really much yet, as I'm pretty good at preparing ahead and finding time to work on things. But we're just sort of test driving Sunday to see if it works out for a few weeks, since it seems to be a day that works better for them. So in all likelihood, the next Seas of Sand will be this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. They just headed out into the Imhara Desert. They finally entered the Sea of Sand, as their campaign would entail. And so they will be spending next session facing the perils of the Imhara Desert. It's a dangerous place. So check that session out on Sunday. Be very entertaining. Other than that, that's really all I have to say. Does anybody have anything to add?
Don't forget to use your free Twitch Prime to subscribe.
Oh yeah, I always forget to do that. I'm really bad at shilling for myself.
It's okay, I got you.
Don't
Yeah,
talk to strangers.
or throw us a follow as well. That's incredibly free, and we're working our way towards 100. It's a neat little milestone. We're getting pretty close. So yeah, if you ever miss a session, it is a thing. Yeah, the Twitch Prime thing is if you link Twitch account with Amazon, you get one free sub. So if you've never used it before, you can just throw it my way, and you don't have to do a thing at all, and you get access to our amazing emotes. Which I was actually planning on commissioning a few new ones soon, because we got a little bit of room. I wanted to do it in pairs, but it's been a while and we haven't unlocked a new one yet, so I might just commission another one. So if you have any good ideas, send them to me on Discord. If you ever miss a session or want to go back and watch campaigns that have ended already or sort of in between seasons, You can check out the archive on YouTube, Grand Lorien on YouTube, and all the VODs are there. So, yeah, if you ever have any good emote ideas, send them my way because we're always looking. The one that we're
Nice.
trying to brainstorm right now is some sort of suffer emote, some sort of expression of misery that isn't just like crying. The exhausted, rings under the eyes, sad smile is what we're looking for.
Oh, or like someone burning on fire and just with a smile on their face. Like,
Basically, yeah. So,
kind of like, oh, this is fine.
but I'm always open to other ideas too. We were trying to think of something for like a long rest emote of somebody sleeping. We were considering maybe Periwinkle for that. That'd be a good one. Because she was an elf that slept regardless of her elven origin. That was great. So that would be a fun one too. Because I think that'd be a good one to spam that when the stream's ending and every time they they take a long rest or a short rest too. But yeah, so if you have any other ideas, I'm always looking for new ones. So feel free to send them my way. If you want updates on schedule stuff, then you can join the Discord. It's not just for players; it is for anybody. There is fan art channels. There's channels for every campaign where you can discuss what's going on, what your theories of you can theory craft there. There's a meme channel for all sorts of shit posts, and general and all sorts of stuff. So it's not just for players. Feel free to join. I also update the schedule there in the announcements. So if you're looking for any sort of little updates, I do it there. But I also do it on my Twitter. If you haven't followed that, you can do so. I retweet fan art. Got a lot of really good artists who tweet out their art, so I like to retweet them. Also, if you ever are tweeting out your art, by the way, you should definitely at me with it. I know that Charlie Charn does it, but I insist, even if it's a shitpost meme, tag me with it so I can retweet it. Yeah, I update the schedule there too, so follow if you want to know what's going on with the streams. It's also where I post about my tech issues when the stream goes down, so if you want to see me rant about it there, you can follow there too. We have a world anvil where you can read about the world that all this takes place in. All the campaigns I run on this channel and for the foreseeable future will be all in the same living world called the Grand Lorien. And that means that all the campaigns take place relatively alongside each other. This one's slightly different as it takes place 5 years before the others. But most of the campaigns, Whispers, and Seas and all that are in the current timeline, and they are all occurring simultaneously. So actions of some can affect others. You can run into similar characters, all sorts of things. So yeah, if you want to read more about that world, factions, deities, kingdoms, places, some characters as well, you can check that out. Do a little bit of reading. And other than that, that's really all I have to say. I think that's all the links, right?
Believe so.
Oh yeah. I always add on the when I introduce the world anvil, I always add this campaign takes place in Middlemere, particularly there on the eastern coast, Silken Shore, just making their way through Sunnyside. So check out Middlemere if you want to read more about where they are. You can also check out the page on Amelina, as she's the patron goddess of this particular kingdom. Other than that, that's really all I have to say. So, yeah. Hope everybody has a good night, and I will see everybody there. Yeah, middle meal.
Bye-bye.
It's in the middle
Good
of the
night,
meal.
y'all.
Good night.
But yeah, have a good night, everybody, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Take care.
Thank you for DMing.
Yeah, thanks for playing. It's always a lot of fun. All right, good night.